This is going to be my weekly update for my weight loss surgery. I don't have any recipes or any workouts for this week, but next week I know that I will be having some workout stuff, and I'm going to try and do the buns. Hello and welcome to my channel, or welcome to our channel. I'm going to be doing my weekly updates for my weight loss surgery on this channel now instead of on my main channel. I'm not going to be recording on my main channel for a little while. I'm going to focus on this one channel for both JR and me. So this is going to be my weekly update for my weight loss surgery. I don't have any recipes or any workouts for this week, but next week I know that I will be having some workout stuff, and I'm going to try and do the buns that JR and I both like. But this week we really didn't eat a whole lot. We went out for an anniversary and I didn't do a whole lot of cooking this week, so I don't have that recipe. You can see that my hair is purple and my hair is short, so I did have that done this week. It's kind of an anniversary present to myself. But to get on to my weight loss numbers, first one is, let's see, here. This week I gained a pound. Actually, I gained about 8 ounces, but as I will show you in just a minute, I went from 190 to, I went from 190.2 to 191 this week, which is up, like I said, 0.8, like 8 ounces. But if you look at my measurements, my waist is down a half an inch from last week. My thighs are down a full inch. My hips are down a half an inch. My chest is down an inch, and my neck is down a half an inch. So that is a whole lot of inches down this week. So I'm extremely excited about that. I know my doctor has told me before that with women, they will lose inches before they lose pounds. So as you can see, I definitely lost inches for the whole week. Well, since surgery, I've lost 8 inches around my waist. I have lost 7.5 inches on my hips. I have lost 4 inches on my biceps. I have lost 6 inches on my chest, and my neck has gone down 1.5 inches. So to me, that is just amazing progress. I know right now my progress is kind of slower. I'm still working on my diet and my exercise. The workout that JR and I do is the workout that we are doing for this next 6 weeks is much more strenuous for me than it has been in the past, but I'm going to try and do that every 6 weeks, is go up on the intensity of my workouts. This workout is definitely much more intense than the last workout that I did, and I'm definitely feeling it. My legs have been sore all week, but I'm enjoying it. I am. My BMI has gone up 0.14 from 32.64 to 32.78, and my body fat has actually gone down because I lost the inches, so the body fat has gone down from 35.76 to 35.16. So that is the main things that I am happy about this week. Like I said, my workout is much more intense right now. And now the thing that I really do want to show you though is the workout that I have been working on, and that is, this is Monday. I do basically a flat bench bar is a bench press. Then I do the incline dumbbell rises, bicep curls, chest press, and then it's like a butterfly machine. On Tuesday, I'm doing squats, I'm doing hip thrusts, but the hip thrust kind of gave me a problem last week. I may be changing that one out to something else. I just need to find something that works those same muscles. Then I do the T-bar rows, which is not that difficult, but it's something different. All of these ones in white here are different than the last, and they're much more intense. They are also using free weights instead of the machines. these ones in black here are the machines that I typically use, that I used the last time, but I'm adding in these free weights as well. I'm doing the diverging low row is pretty much like a row machine, and then the tricep extensions, and that's on Tuesday. Then on Wednesday is legs, and basically this is all the same as the last time I did legs in my last routine, all except for this leg press here. On the leg press, I'm actually using a different machine. Instead of pushing myself up, I'm pushing the machine up, and it is much more weight. That machine itself is 70 pounds instead of the 30 and 40 pounds that I was doing before, and that's the machine that really pushed my thighs and my glute when this last week, and it made it a lot more difficult than the last routine. And then on Thursday's workout is bent over rows. Tuesdays and Thursdays are my basically strength exercises. The bent over dumbbell row, bent over barbell rows, reverse fly, butterflies, abs, and then the hanging leg raises. The hanging leg raises are much more difficult for me because you're using your own weight, and I still have a lot of weight. Like I said, I'm at 190 pounds, so it uses your own weight basically against you. You're using your weight you use your own weight to lift yourself. You use your arm muscles, but you're also using your core muscles, and it definitely worked that out. And then my Friday workout is here. I do lats, I do standing dumbbell, barbell raises, overhead press, which is also a military press, and then lateral raises where you use your shoulders, and then the seated dip machine. So this workout is much more difficult than the last set that I did, and I'm enjoying it. I really am, which is something that is just astonishing to me. Now, I didn't do the stair climber, the elliptical, and the active motion machines this week. I'm going to try to integrate them next week, but this new intense routine is giving me a lot more workout on my legs, and I wasn't able to put them in last week. But I am going to try and do it this week. In the mornings after our workout, we are doing 30 minutes on the treadmill, and then in the afternoons we go back and do an hour on the treadmill. We don't do more weights, we just do an hour on the treadmill. So that is basically what we're trying to do these next 6 weeks. Last week was our first week of these new exercises and this new routine, and then we're going to do that for 6 weeks, and then we'll take another week off, and then redo a workout routine and do a different one. Every 6 weeks we change it up, and like I said, I'm going to try and do a more intense workout every 6 weeks. Or if I don't do that, I will try to increase weight. And actually, during the 6-week period, I periodically try to increase the weights as I go. I don't stick with the same weights for the entire 6 weeks. So that is something that is been our priority this past week. I also am working on our merchandise. If you see on our homepage on YouTube, we have our Get Fit Don't Quit logo on the YouTube channel, and then over here is my family motto. It says, "Don't just dream, all you're gonna do." I know it's not real easy to see right here, but those are going to be the 2 next logos that are going to go on our merchandise. The merchandise will be rolling out on August 1st. Hopefully I'll be able to show you some of the merchandise before that time, but I will have to see. We're not sure if we're going to be able to get a shipment in before that time, but it will be going live on August 1st. So stay tuned for that. But that's going to be all for me for today, and I hope to see you back next week. JR will be doing his video on Friday, so please come back and see that one. But thank you, and please leave us a like and subscribe, and maybe even a comment. So you have a nice week. Bye-bye.